Hey guys, what's going on? Amelia here again with another video. As always, I'm excited because the goal is to put a video out there every week, and so far we've been doing that. So I'm really proud of this achievement. As you can see from today's title, I want to talk about three misconceptions that a lot of millennials have about money in general. Okay, so if you're new here, my name is Miller. So here I make videos about business, lifestyle, money, self-improvement type of content. So if that interests you, make sure you subscribe to the channel because we're gonna have more videos like this coming out in the future. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So one of the first misconceptions that a lot of millennials make about money is that we think sometimes that making more money will automatically make you rich or more financially stable, right? But the thing is, when you really look at it, um, wealth, and again, you can define it in a different way, but like wealth is really like the ratio of your income, like what you earn, and also how much that you are spending, right? That's really how you can create wealth. Because let's take, for example, somebody's making 50,000 a year, or somebody else making 1 million a year. If their income to expense ratio is off, meaning that they're spending 100% of their income, or they're spending 90% of the income. So at the end of the day, they're still going to be broke because they are living over their means. So that's why, again, you might hear the notion of lifestyle creep, meaning that as you get more money, you tend to really want to spend more money. But that's something that you have to be really careful about because you can't really create wealth that way, right? So you have to make sure that the ratio, you have a solid ratio of income versus expenses. And there's gonna be different platform out there that can give you, how really to budget or how to have good percentages. For example, if I have 100% of my income, maybe I can say 20% goes to my rent, 40% goes to my savings, and the rest I can just like manage around different things. But you really have to define that for yourself, and knowing that in general, like having or making more money won't probably change your situation, is really having the right mindset of having solid ratios where you can say, okay, I'm getting this as income, and this is what I can only spend based on that. So I think that's one thing to really consider about money in general. So that's gonna be number one. So number two, which is the second misconception I think we have about money, is we most of the time put our saving goals as the last thing to be considered after paying our bills, which is a mistake. Putting the money that is towards your saving first, taking it out first, should be your priority, should be the first bill that you have to pay for the month, not your rent, right? Not your car note. It doesn't need to be a lot to save, but you have to get into the habit of saving, right? It can be $100, it can be $50. You put it away every month, whatever it is. You're gonna be based on your income, right? Based on, as I mentioned earlier, right, having that ratio where you can say this percentage is gonna be towards my savings. So you have to define that based on your income and your goals. Personally, I would recommend that paying yourself first, and that goes for both business owners or 9-to-5ers. It doesn't really matter, right? Pay yourself first, and you will probably see results when it comes to meeting your saving goals. All right, so number three, the third misconception that we have about money is really that we think that we need a lot of money in order to start investing. And that is a false assumption, because especially nowadays we have different platforms that allow us to really look at investing in a different way. So I personally have been using Robinhood for like over a year, and I think the experience has been good, so I can recommend them. So I put the description below. You can check their information. If that interests you, you can sign up for it. Great. But I think that looking at investment as like a mindset, right? So even if I'm earning $1,000 a month per se, right? I need to maybe put a little budget somewhere where I can invest maybe 10% of that, like $100, in a few stocks or in different companies that makes sense to me. So that would require as well, I mean, doing your due diligence, right? Researching the company, making sure that the value kind of aligns with yours. If you can see them where they are now or where they are projecting to go in the future, kind of like gauge the company, the market that way, so you can make a wise investment choice. But I think that having that mindset early on will set you up for success. As your income grows, so your portfolio gets bigger and bigger and bigger as you get more income. But having the right mindset a priori is important because it allows you to know how to multiply income. So when you get more money, you don't just blow it while rewarded, but you know how to multiply it. So that's going to be a great mindset to have. So third misconception: you don't need a lot of money to invest. To start investing, you can really start with as little as a few dollars. Invest in a few stocks, look at the market, make a choice, and then really go from there. Okay. So that being said, I hope this video was helpful, was insightful. If that was the case, make sure you give it a like, share this video with somebody else, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks a lot. See you.